Welcome to Paul's Heart. I'm Paul, author of the book Paul's Heart, Life as a Dad and a 35-year cancer survivor, available on Amazon. You can also find me on YouTube on the channel at Paul's Heart, PaulsHeart. Well, TikTok's still around, so I'm going to continue on with my videos, switching gears from dealing with the cancer itself to survivorship, life after cancer. And as I mentioned with the title of my book, I'm in remission 35 years. That's what I consider my survivorship. There are some that will consider the date of your diagnosis as the starting point. If that were the case, I would be a 36-year cancer survivor. But I pretty much look at the last date of my treatment, and that's the date that I go by. So 35 years. So I'm going to split this talk up into two halves. The second half is going to be a little bit more involved, so there's going to be several videos with that. But this first half, I'm going to talk about the first 18 years. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be that long. I'm just going to give a brief synopsis of the things that I got to experience in my first 18 years as a survivor. Now, of course, I'm talking after the first 5 years. You wait for that 5 years. That's when your oncologist tells you that you consider yourself cured of your cancer, not likely to have any relapse at that point. Again, not likely, not guaranteed, but not likely. So for years 6 through 18, I got to experience life the way that I had imagined. I put cancer behind me for the most part. I got involved with the American Cancer Society. I wanted to give back something, some sort of help. As a cancer patient and survivor, I'm not able to give blood. I'm not able to donate my organs. We're considered tainted from our treatments. So I wanted to be able to do something to give back. And I got involved with their peer-to-peer counseling program called Cancer Mount, where they basically matched us up. Well, they trained us first, and then they would match us up with other patients who were going through similar cancers, or if one wasn't available for that cancer, we got matched up with them, as well. Very rewarding, but that was pretty much my involvement with cancer once I hit that 5-year mark. I did get on with my life. I got married. I bought my first house. I bought a couple of cars. I did change jobs a couple of times, ended up with a great career. But the biggest thing for me, and I still consider it my biggest accomplishment, in fact, in my whole 35 years of cancer survivorship, I became a dad. And I became a dad not once, but twice. This to me is my biggest accomplishment as a 35-year cancer survivor. Everything else pales in comparison. Within those first 18 years, by that 18-year mark, my daughters were 3 and 5 years old at that point. But, going through the rest of my survivorship, I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd still be alive to see them graduate high school and, be in college. And, here they are. They're both doing well. And I'm actually looking forward to many, many more years and memories, with them. I was watching a TV special the other day with Elton John. He had a rare network TV special promoting his new album with country star Brandi Carlile. The album is called Who Believes in Angels? And one of the questions that the host Dan Levy had asked Elton John, what does he really, what would he really want to be remembered for? And Elton John had said something to the effect, on his tombstone, he doesn't want to see any reference to, his songs. I think he made a reference to Crocodile Rock. He doesn't want to see that on his tombstone. He wants to see that he was a great dad. And really, that's what I feel my cancer survivorship is really about. Being the best dad that I can be to my daughters and to be there for as long as I possibly can. It's funny, during the episode, Brandy Carlisle, who also has two children, sang a song that she wrote, which was kind of a transitional song for a parent with a child who, much like Cats in the Cradle, that's the song that I always refer to, where the kids move on their own. It's a song called "You Without Me." It's a beautiful song. In fact, the entire album, "Who Believes in Angels," is a great album. But having watched this episode and just hearing Elton John make that reference to the most important thing to him being a dad, it's something that I strive for as a cancer survivor. In the end, I don't know how many years I'm going to have as a cancer survivor, but what I want to be known for, no matter how many years it is that I was a great dad to my daughters. Until next time, this is Paul's Heart.